In today's video, I'll be talking about 15 teasers and new features coming next season on the Loverfella server. One of, if not the biggest change of this season is that they are getting rid of the daily crate and instead they are switching to a daily reward system. This system will give you lover bucks, keys, money, claim chunks, runes, lucky gems, custom models, and so much more. Plus, the longer you keep the streak, the better the rewards will get. Loverfella has said that you should actually get better rewards than the daily crate, and I 100% agree. Rather than getting a shovel, you'll now be getting lover bucks, which you can use to get even better crates. Also, Loverfella wants the system to work so that you can get 3 to 5 keys per a week from these rewards, so that's really just insane. Our next teaser came as sort of a bug in the craft or die area. This would tell you a whole list of stuff coming next season, and the thing that stands out the most is that they are improving the runes. So they have decided to rebalance the entire custom rune system, removing some of the ones that were really broken and adding a bunch of new ones. In Isaac's video where he does an entire tour of spawn, he talks about how there are quite a few brand new enchants, so that is definitely going to be something fun to mess around with when the season starts. Hopefully though, they will keep Treasure Hunter because that is one of the best runes out there. Our next teaser is about player titles. This is most likely going to be a prefix before your name in chat. I know Loverfella was talking about this a long time ago during a VIP event and how he was going to have like anti-Ubuer and fun things like that. So I look forward to seeing what it actually is, and although we don't know much about what it is, we know that we're going to be getting 80% of them with in-game items through achievements, challenges, and buying them, and then about 20% of them are going to be purchasable probably with lover bucks or from the online shop with real-life money. There is a new dual PvP arena where you are able to challenge people and bet items. If you lose or the other player loses, the opponent will get whatever you bet up. You're able to bet items, money, and you're also able to adjust the rules in these PvP fights. You could have no armor, no flying, and then you can also change how many people are fighting. It could be 2v2, 1v1, 4v4, sort of really cool things like that. In the picture, you can actually see that there are 4 different arenas that you can choose from. There might be some more that they add over time, but this is what we know so far. Also, in that center area, you are able to watch people PvPing. This would be great if you want to cheer on a teammate or a friend, or you could even just start your own battle while they are battling. Loverfella has really wanted to focus on making things a lot more simple. So this season they are adding a whole new chest shop system, which is meant to make it easier to buy items and hopefully price them. You know, that's been the most challenging thing with the old chest shop system. He wants it to take as little amount of clicks as possible to get something and set something up in the GUI. So we can see from the picture that is very possible. There's so many different buttons and like locations that literally anything could happen with this new system. Another new system is the custom social system. You will be able to create a custom guild, add friends, and even make custom guild banners. How the banners will work is you'll be able to pick 3 letters to stand for your guild, and that will be your sort of logo or whatever you want to call it. Also, you will be able to post stuff on AH for only the people in your guild or party. I'll probably be making a cool guild whenever the season starts, so I can't wait for that. So this next one is probably going to be very great for me. Basically, it's a mail system. With this system, you're able to send messages to your friends while they are offline, and they can read it when they get back online. The main benefit is probably going to be making offers on bases when the owner is offline, or in the case of me, you guys can send me thousands of messages, preferably video ideas and things you want to see about the season, but I wouldn't mind a good morning and a good afternoon here and there would be really great. Just a little bit of a change to something that's already been implemented is that next season we will have an entirely new VIP system with improvements to make it easier to set up and link to Discord, and also many more rewards. Sadly though, they have nerfed how good the shop is. We haven't been able to see inside the shop to see what they have changed, but Loverfella wanted to make it so we have to gather more stuff on our own. I don't know if that means getting more spawners or whatever. Hopefully it doesn't, because we already have very few spawners that are any good in the shop, but there is that high possibility that they have gotten rid of blaze spawners and want us to more go get those out in the nether on our own. And there is only one way to know, and that is by waiting till next season. But like I said, we're gonna have to find a lot of spawners on our own now. So they have finally added back the resource world, which basically is a separate world where you can go mine, gather resources and stuff not having to worry about claims since you are unable to claim in the resource world. This should make it a lot easier for mining and finding spawners, like I said. So I definitely am so happy this is back. A change that I'm not happy about though is that they have changed it back so PvP is enabled outside of claims and outside of spawn. This is going to make it a lot harder for me to do community streams, but we'll have to see how it comes out. You know, it could just be like fine, and hopefully they don't have PvP enabled in the resource world, because then I could just do those community mining streams or grinding streams in the resource world. Speaking of sort of streams and YouTube stuff, they still aren't going to be planning on adding a YouTube rank for the time being, but they have added a referral system. And how it works is basically you're going to be able to put in a player's name somewhere to show who brought you to the server. Don't know where it's going to be. We'll probably have a separate video on that. But whoever's name you put into the system will be getting some rewards here and there. Don't know the rewards. It's probably going to be like L-Bucks or something. So I would appreciate it if you guys put my name in whenever it comes out, because it would really help out a lot with some of those bigger videos, and it would also help me to be able to do a lot more giveaways. So Season 5's crates are going to work a lot different than before. Now when you open the crates, you'll be getting multiple rewards. So not just one, you can get 2, 3, we don't know the exact number yet. And the crates will have around 100 items in each of them. The rewards you can get are claim chunks, money, L-Bucks, more keys, custom enchants, custom models, custom potions, custom food, custom blocks, and custom weapons. Definitely a lot more items, but each item in this crate is going to be assigned a rarity. As of now, we only know that there's common, rare, epic, and legendary rarities. Each one of these rarities will have a % chance to get from the crate. Obviously, common is going to be the most common, but with all of the new items, that means it's going to take a lot more keys to get all of them. So a great new change to the crates is the price of the keys. Keys will be a lot cheaper than before, which means it's going to be significantly easier to get keys with L-Bucks in in-game ways, or from spending IRL money. It's not as much. Definitely a great change, and I think this is going to make a lot of people happy. Crates are going to take a while to get used to. Overall, it seems like a good change. One minor change to buying stuff in real life is that Loverfella is getting a new website where you can buy stuff. Hopefully it's now compatible with purchases of ranks in game, but it's probably more meant for being organized since they will now be adding those tags, and some of them will be sold online. So to counteract players building giant bases and never using them, Loverfella has decided to change up how you get claim chunks. So we know that you can get them from daily rewards and crates, but you will also get 1 per an hour. I'm not sure if this is still going to be based off of your rank. Like for me, Liquor was giving me about 1.5 claims per an hour. And the final change to claim chunks is that you can only have a max of 100 claim chunks at a time. This is a significant decrease to the maximum you can have at once before, which was literally infinite. I was almost to 1,000 at the end of the season. I think it's definitely going to change how players build stuff. So we have seen a bit of spawn in Isaac's video, and we can see it's sort of a city in a meteorite, which I think is pretty cool. We also got to see some of the NPCs that will be making a return, like the fisherman who you can trade shards to for L-Bucks, the quest NPC, and of course the skin decks NPC. But what Loverfella also showed us is custom models that are in spawn, like benches, light posts, and a different bench. Literally so many custom things scattered all across spawn. I noticed in Isaac's video that they seem to be a black dye where the light post is supposed to be, so I tried finding them in a download of the server resource pack, but unfortunately it seems like they're being sneaky and we can't find them yet. Although they have been working for months on the server, probably only 80% of everything will be released on launch, and Loverfella is hoping that 100% of it will be released by New Year's, which is good to hear that they're working really hard on it. Once I find out the start of Season 5, I'll put it down in the description, but for now, all we know is that it is on Monday. But if you guys did enjoy this video and can't wait for next season, make sure to leave a like, consider subscribing, and like always, have a great day!